Okay.
Okay.
Really, I'm very poor in Pali or Sally.
Because you don't have the basic Pali, so you have to learn the
No
basic
interest
Pali.
also. But I learn 1 or 2 words lah. But you ask me to form sentences I cannot. One word like that I can. But you ask me from past tense, present tense, don't know what tense. I cannot.
Good afternoon,
Okay.
Sayagi.
Good afternoon. Okay. All right. Jade, I put you as a co-host. So in case later got too many noise, if people come in, sometimes they forget to switch off their microphone. You can turn off, mute them.
Okay.
Okay. So you're co-host, you have the right. So
Okay.
yeah, I think first one is inside already. So yeah. Kate Bing also inside already. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I already passed the material to you in advance. So you all should be more hardworking today.
Sayagi, lesson 15 still very blur because went through.
Yeah. Lesson 15, have you learned the Pali Made Easy before? Have you?
No, I mean, it's like went through your lessons 1 to 5 and understand better, but 15 totally cannot.
Oh yeah, it's okay. I'm not going to go very deep to 15 because 15 is one of the most difficult. Normally in my university, the student study all the way to 15 and then the teacher will really stop at the 15 because the teacher want the student to finish the 15 because it's the difficult one. Yeah. And they've been doing it for 1 year. Yeah. So you're 15 I'm going just touch and go because because I'm not doing the full grammar, so no point I'm going to go very deep here. I just touch the point that which is mentioned on the Anguttaranikaya. So if the Pali mention the past participle in little bit, I will just mention little bit because I think I understand most of you are not so big fan of Pali. Big fan, small fan maybe, not big fan. Okay. All right. Okay, we wait for more people.
Sayagi, sorry, just one thing. After spending your time, can you please explain masculine and feminine? Still not sure how you identify masculine and feminine.
Okay. I think maybe I can start now. Yeah. Since I think people are not coming in yet, so let me go for the Pali Made Easy. Do you have the Pali Made Easy book?
Yes.
Oh, you have? Okay, so you look at the page number, the last page, I think is at the end.
Last page of the book.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the declension. Yeah.
Last page. Oh wait, hold on. This is.
Yeah, you have to go for the 297. You know.
Oh, 297.
Yeah. It's the last one. Okay.
Okay. Appendix. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. So for those really interested, so you just look at the page. I'll also show on my screen. You know. Yeah.
Yes.
I think today after the Vesak day, a lot of people are absent already. So in here also before Vesak day is one activities. After Vesak day is another activities. So the people come before Vesak day is one. After the Vesak day is another person, another children, another group of students come. So I think it's same here also. Right. Okay. Can you see? Jade, can you see?
Yes.
Kevin, you can see. All right. Now, how do you know it's a masculine? All right. The first thing is we look at the Buddha first, right? So the Buddha is a singular nominative case. Simply, when we're talking about nominative case, it's a kind of like take it as a subject here. You know, in a simple sentence, it's a subject, and then and we can look at the another one called explicative case is a This is the object here, right? This is the object here. So I'll just put it object. So can you see the difference between the subject and object? Subject is ending with a Buddho. So for example, I make a simple sentence. I say Buddho gacchati, right? So Buddho gacchati. Can you see?
Yes.
The Buddha goes.
Yeah.
All right. This singular. But if I'm going to say many Buddha go, so I cannot use the Buddho. So I should say Buddha ga chanti. Many Buddhas go. All right. All right.
Okay.
So
yes,
you look at the ending side O and R. So this is the nominative case. All right. So okay, you want to know what's the difference? Okay, we look at maybe one of the feminine case now. Just jump ahead to the. All right. So this on the page. If you look at the Pali Made Easy.
299.
Yeah, 499. Okay. So normally I would say normally for female, one of the characteristics of female is long A. You seldom see male gender with a long A. Right? Most like Buddha is short A, but feminine is always long A. So you can remember it's one of the mark for the feminine. So for example, Kanya. So when you look at it, you know it's a female. All right. So Kanya, how you say goes? Gacchati. All right. And many is also Kanya. Kanya also Gacchanti. Many maybe many girls go. Or Kanya yo. Another characteristic is the yo. So in masculine, you don't see the yo. So when you see the yo here, you know it's a feminine. So many girls go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is the things here. And then something about neutral. So another this just maybe we go back just now. The characteristic for female is long A. All right. So the characteristic of female is long A. So remember this. Okay.
Okay.
And then another characteristic for neutral gender is I think it's not here. So I have to look at first again. Okay, neutral gender should be in the which page? Huh? Buddha, Muni, Guna, Wido. All right, it's not mentioned here. Okay. Paṭhamavaggo. Okay, but it's not mentioned here. All right. So let me see. Actually, for female neutral gender, you have to look at the halam. Let me see.
Sayaji, I think just now I saw the top few page, there's a Palani.
Okay, where's the page? Huh?
I think the top few page, just now you scroll down.
The pala,
okay.
the fruit. 301.
Yeah, pala, yes.
Palani, 301. Yeah. Number 12.
Okay.
Is that the one?
No, I mean, scroll down.
Yeah. Okay, good. Your eyes more shut than me.
Yeah.
301. Okay, so 301. Okay, yeah, right.
Yes.
So the characteristic for the neutral gender is this one, you know. It look like acquisitive case, but this is not acquisitive case. You see, acquisitive case also got this one. We call it the M dot. We call it the nigahita sound. Okay. It's we call it the nasal sound. Nominate also got this one. Acquisitive also got this one. But more of the characteristic of neutral gender is this one. You never see this one in the masculine, and you don't see this in the feminine. This one of the characteristic. Another characteristic is the ani. Ani only appear in the neutral sound for the plural. Okay, so you can do some comparison between the masculine, neutral, and then feminine. Okay, for example, the masculine is Buddho, Buddha. You don't have this ani sound, right? And then just now the kanya, yo. All right. So you look at the Kanya, you also is where is the page again?
299.
299.
Number 7.
Okay.
Anayo.
Yeah, so for the feminine ending with the ayo, for the masculine ending with a, for the neutral ending with the ni sound. Okay, so you can do a comparison study before. Actually, last time I also made a comparison charts for the 3 masculine. All right, so later I will send to you. All right,
Okay.
I have made a charts already. So okay, so I think let's see, today got less people, so we will start. Okay, we start with Namo Tassa, and then we will go to the sutta. Okay. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Okay, I sent to you the part 6, huh? Okay. This sutta is simple, but it's also interesting because the sentence construction is a little bit different from the previous one. All right. Okay, so this is Ekaka part 6, 1 Dhamma. All right, I will read one thing. Ekadhammo. Pali is a text here. So Eka is 1, Dhamma is thing, and Pali is a text. Paṭhamavaggo. Paṭhama is a first, Vaggo is a section. You can make it a section or it's a just portion here.
Can you
296.
say, sorry, Vaggo as chapter, first chapter, Paṭhamavaggo is
It's a section or chapter. It depends on how we use it, because it's not a chapter in the English translation. I think I prefer to use the word section.
Okay.
So yeah, accordingly, section or chapter. But I think section is better. All right. Okay, so 296. Ekadhammo bhikkhave bhāvito bahulīkato ekantanibbidāya virāgāya nirodhāya upasamāya abhiññāya sambodhāya nibbānāya saṃvattati. Katamo Ekadhammo Buddhānussati. Ayaṃ bhikkhave Ekadhammo bhāvito bahulīkato ekantanibbidāya virāgāya nirodhāya upasamāya abhiññāya sambodhāya nibbānāya saṃvattati. All right, I think this the sentence is actually quite clear. Okay, now I go by words and words translation. All right. All right, here it translates the Vaggo as a subchapter. Okay. Bhikkhus, there's a bhikkhave. So bhikkhus is bhikkhave. There is one thing is a ekadhammo. So bhāvito is action here when developed. And then bahu is many. So bahulīkato, actually the meaning is you make many. When bahu many, kato is make. When you make many means it's cultivated. All right. Leads. This is a subject here. Leads. Saṃvattati. Okay. Leads. Saṃvattati. Leads to what? Leads to exclusively to disenchantment. So it's the first one. Okay. Ekanta. What you can see here a lot of ya. Okay. Ya. Because saṃvattati always linked with the ya here. So the first ya is this ekanta. This is exclusively nibbida. Disenchantment. Disenchantment means that is not interested in a way. You say maybe totally, or I use a simple English, totally not interested. All right, totally not interested. All right, and then this is the first ya. Second one is virāgāya. Okay, raga like kama raga. Raga is a passion or greed. So when we put a vi, this is a prefix here. Vi means this, means that no or free from passion. Okay, free from passion, viraga. And ya, you can pick it as a, you can see all the ya here take as a dative case, you know. To is a dative case, ya here. So virāgāya, this passion. Cessation is nirodhāya, right? Then peace, upasamāya, or upasama is a peace. Dative is a ya, so upasamāya. And then direct knowledge or higher knowledge, abhiññāya. Okay, abhiññāya, you can see this word is like this, okay? Abhi like abhidhamma plus the ñā. Ñā, you know, ñāna is a knowledge or to know. So abhiññāya or abhiññāya, so it's a direct knowledge or higher knowledge. Okay, so we can like abhidhamma is a higher knowledge. Okay, higher knowledge. So abhiññāya, higher knowledge. Okay, enlightenment, sambodhāya, like body tree, body. Okay, nibbana is a nibbana. So this is very interesting sentence because the saṃvattati is a list and it linked with how many dative you can see. 1 dative, 2 dative, 3 dative, 4 dative, 5 dative, 6 dative, 7 dative. So totally there are how many dative? In dative case, there are 7 here. Okay, linked to the saṃvattati. Okay. So then we continue. Okay, now Katamo. Katamo is a question here. Katamo, what? What is that one Dhamma? Ekadhammo. The answer is, actually you can see, even though it's a question, but who is the one asked the question? It's the one that either the Buddha asked the question or maybe one of the disciples, because it didn't mention who asked the question. But the thing is, somebody who asked the question and somebody answered the question. So what is that one thing? It's a question here, and the person answered Recollection of the Buddha, Buddhānussati, all right? So I think everybody know this one, Buddha plus Anussati. Anu is again, Sati is mindfulness. So when you have the mindfulness again, repeated mindfulness, it becomes recollection, okay? Repeated mindfulness, Anussati is recollection on the Buddha. All right, and then it repeat the whole sentence again. Ayaṃ ko bhikkhave. So that is one thing. So bhikkhave is a mention here, but it's not mentioned. You can put a bhikkhave here. There's one thing that you can put the words "O monks" here. Bhikkhave, O monks here. When developed, bhāvito, cultivated, bahulīkato, leads to the entirely the same thing, huh? It repeat the same thing again. This accuracy to disenchantment to nibbana. Okay. So any question on this sentence so far? Any question here?
Okay, still okay.
Still okay, huh? Okay.
Follow, can follow.
All right. Okay, can follow. All right. So if you want to know words by words, of course, it will take time to experience. But the main thing I want you to get to know another way of writing. Okay. So basically, this is a very simple sentence, and this sentence you can see how many verbs it has. You know, the subject is Ekadhammo, and you have the one verb here, saṃvattati, right? But it also has these two. And this is where the past participle, which I told you to read in advance, the lesson 15 come to be, you know, or we call it PP. Bhāvito is translated as when developed. And bahulīkato is also another past participle here. So you got two past participle here. And saṃvattati is a normal present tense here. So present, how is that? Present tense, okay? Okay. So why is putting it this one? Because when we're talking about past participle, it means that this action have to be performed in advance, you know. So this Ekadhammo have to be developed, have to be cultivated first. So that's why these two has to be in a past participle, because it's talking about something action that has been done so far. All right. So because of this action developed and cultivated, then it can lead to exclusivity, disenchantment, dispassion, cessation, peace, and direct knowledge, and then enlightenment and nibbana. So the thing is, you can see there are many things that look similar. Disenchantment, dispassion, cessation, peace, all these are look quite similar. Direct knowledge, enlightenment, and nibbana, they are quite similar, but why is it repeating? Yeah, they are quite similar, but they have a little bit function dissimilarity. But the main thing is we want to know what is that Dhamma is a Buddhānussati. So when you see the second text, you have other practice. I think you heard about this Dhammānussati, recollection of the Dhamma, recollection of Sangha. So the second, this sentence, you have the Dhamma, recollection of the Dhamma, recollection of Sangha, saṅghānussati, recollection of virtuous behavior, sila plus anussati, chaga, C long a chaga is a generosity, devanuttata is a devotion of the devas, then mindfulness on the breathing is a anapanasati, mindfulness on death is a marana is a death anusati, mindfulness directed to body, kaya is a body, kaya gata sati, body. Upasama, you see this upasama before, right? On the top, upasama is peace, right? So you can see this sentence is on the top, the 293, 296 is this 296 Pali is repeated to the 297, and that's why we have this when you see the Pali, you have see all the dot. It's like same in English lah. The way they make in English, it means that the whole sentence is repeating many times, but they just summarize here, so they put the dot. P is it just say this sentence is summarized as it should be as above. Okay. So how many practice we have here? So we have the first one is Buddhānussati, right? Second one is a Dhammānussati. Third one you can write down, okay? So third one is saṅghānussati. Fourth is a sīlānussati. 5 is a chaganussati. 6 is a devata. 7 is anapana, maranassati, kayagatasati, upasamāsati. So this 10 we call it, this is 10 we call it 10 anussati. So we call it 10 recollection. It's one of the samatha practice, you know. This one group of the samatha practice. Even though you can see like anapanasati is also can practice as vipassana. Kayagatasati also can practice as vipassana. All right, these two is a part of the vipassana as well. Okay. Okay, so this is some of the Dhamma here, right? So I will read the Pali again. All right, so okay, we read the Pali again. All right, the first Pali 296. Ekadhammo bhikkhave bhāvito. Bhāvito is when developed. Bahulīkato. Bahu is many, so you done many times. Kato is a made, done many times, so it's a cultivated. Ekantanibbidāya. So ekanta is exclusively to this enchantment nibbida. Virāgāya. Aya is a dative case, so two. Virāgāya is a dispassion. Nirodhāya is cessation. Nirodhāya, to the cessation. Upasamāya is peace. So upasamāya, abhiññāya, direct knowledge. Abhiññāya, to the direct knowledge. Sambodhāya is enlightenment. So sambodhāya, to the enlightenment. Nibbana, to the nibbana. Saṃvattati, leads. All right. Katamo, what is that one thing? Ekadhammo, Buddhānussati. Ayaṃ ko bhikkhave, Ekadhammo, bhāvito, bahulīkato, ekantanibbidāya, virāgāya, sambodhāya, upasamāya, abhiññāya, sambodhāya, nibbānāya, saṃvattatī. All right. So this means that even though, like just now mentioned, this is a samatha practice, because samatha practice, people thought that not leads to enlightenment, but according to this sentence, even a samatha practice like Buddhānussati can lead to nibbana. Okay. So the second sentence on the 297 is the same thing. All right. So when you read this one, you should expand the whole sentence as above. For example, the Dhammānussati, you should read as above. Okay. So now I'm going to change the Buddhānussati to Dhammānussati. So it will be same reading. Ekadhammo bhikkhave, bhāvito, bahulīkato, ekantanibbidāya, virāgāya, nirodhāya, upasamāya, abhiññāya, sambodhāya, nibbānāya, saṃvattati. Katamo, ekadhammo. So you change it to Buddhānussati. Ayaṃ ko bhikkhave ekadhammo, bhāvito, bahulīkato, ekantanibbidāya, virāgāya, nirodhāya, upasamāya, abhiññāya, sambodhāya, nibbana, saṃvattati. All right. So that's how you're going to expand the sentence exactly like above. All right. So this sentence is very simple. Okay. Now, any question? If not, I will go to some grammar point here. Okay. Any question so far? All right. No question?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Now we're going to some grammar point. All right. So I just now was mentioned the past participle. All right. So on the Pali Made Easy, you can see the past participle, but here they're only, okay, just now there's one word called bahulīkato. Okay, it's a past participle of this bahulīkaroti. All right. So bahu means it's a many, okay? Karoti is a makes or does. So when somebody does something many times, means that he cultivates it. Okay, so bahulīkata is he used in the word is a cultivated. All right, so you see the bahulīkata here, right? So bhāvito. All right, so now today we are just going to analyze these two past participle. Past participle is important because it shows that this action has been done in advance, you know. So before saṃvattati, before the only verb here, so somebody have to develop the one dhamma, develop bahulīkato, and they have to cultivate this ekadhamma. So what is ekadhamma? It's a Buddhānussati. So when they develop bhāvito and they cultivated bahulīkato, then this Buddhānussati will lead to enlightenment. Okay, so today just analyze the past participle of these two words. All right. So the first one is bahulīkata or bahulīkato, cultivated. It comes from the past participle bahulīkaroti. Bahu is many, karoti is many. All right. And just now you see another word bhāvita or bhāvito. It's a past participle of this sentence verb bhavati, develops. All right. So when you learn the Pali Made Easy on the lesson 15, so if you have the Pali Made Easy book, look at the lesson 15 again. Okay. All right. One characteristic of the past participle is that the suffix of past participle must be in ta. Sometimes we call it ita or is in na. All right. So you can see past participle is ta or na. So you can see bahulīkato, bhāvito. All right. So when you see the ta or na, so maybe you can recognize it's a past participle. Past participle means that it's something that action that can be done earlier on. All right. Okay. For example, okay. So we're going to so today grammar is on past. Later I'll send this one to you all. Okay. So it's either in the i, ta, or na suffix. Okay. So when you have the bhāvito, when you put the ita and you drop the long this e and it plus the ita become bhāvito, so develop. For example, we make a simple sentence, right? So is he. He samattam, tranquility meditation, bhavati. So he develops, or means that he practice, or he, you can say, maybe use the word practices, or he meditates. Tranquility meditation, all right? So it's a very simple sentence. All right? So, and if you're going to make it to a future tense, so you can put the all right. For future tense is the isati, all right? So for future tense, the characteristic is the okay. So future tense either is a isati, or sometimes you have the asati. So here in the case, we are using the asati because of why, not isati, not I, because this is ending with the bawe, so right? Because it's ending with the a sound, so you should put as a so samattam bhavesati, all right? So it becomes so samattam bhavesati. Very simple sentence. He will develop tranquility meditation, all right? And there's another suffix I not mentioned yet, is a bhaveya. So it's a optative, this is an optative case, okay? He should develop the tranquility meditation, all right? But today just come for this sentence again, all right? So if this is still in past participle, this number 3. Okay. So if we are going to put the past participle, so if you put the so samattam bhāvito, so hoti is a present tense. So if you're going to put this past bhāvito is a past participle and you put the hoti, so you know he has developed, all right, tranquility meditation. But we take, suppose we are going to put the bhāvito is a past participle and you're going to put a past tense here. So it becomes he had developed tranquility meditation. So what I write here is all these possible form that might happen in the Pali, you know, so we can think about that. Right? Any question up to here? Any questions? Jay?
No, I don't have question. I need learn one word, 2 word, 3 word sentences is very hard for me to learn. Can.
Okay.
I'm following.
Okay. No, just focus on the, we call it possibility that things can change, you know. So from the simple T and T, remember the first thing, you learn T and T sita mima, right? That is a present tense. Okay. When you do the T and T sita mima, then when you put the future tense, you put the isa. Remember, Jay? Can you follow?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you put the isa, then when you combine with the ba, ba, and you put an isat here, become bhavisati, it becomes future tense, right? It sounds like English, right? Okay, so this is another form not teach yet, but I think it's in the book of dative, so bhavaya, right? So we just focus on this one, okay? So bhāvito is still in past participle, okay? This is still in past participle, we call it past participle.
This piece here, this one is summarize the whole thing very interesting, so can see.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you put the hoti is a present tense, okay? Present tense. Yeah. This one way. So or another way is bhāvito is still past participle, okay? So I'm going to put it together with the ahosi. Ahosi is past tense, all right? Just for those who learn or for those who already learn the past tense, okay? So I'm trying to show you it's a possible things that can happen here. But finally, you must know bhāvito, like just now we call it, all this bhāvito, bahulīkato is talking about something that might happen already, okay? Bhāvito, bahulīkato. So that's why when we come to this sentence, it's talking about you need to develop the Buddhānussati, all right? You need to cultivate the Buddhānussati. Then it can lead to disenchantment, dispassion, cessation, peace, direct knowledge, enlightenment, and nibbana, right? Even though, like I say, this is 10 anussati, all these are considered as Buddhānussati is a samatha practice, okay? Dhammānussati is also samatha. saṃghānussati is also samatha. Sīlānussati, samatha. Chaganusati, samatha. Devatānussati. Anapanasati can be samatha and vipassana. Marananussati is samatha. Kaya gata sati can be samatha and vipassana. Upasama, peace, contemplation of peace is also samatha. But this can lead to nibbana, you know. Because sometimes when people look at the text, they always argue, what is samatha, what is vipassana, right? So people say, oh, am I practice vipassana or am I practice samatha? So even when you practice the Buddhānussati, as long as it can reduce the defilement and it make your mind very strong, ultimately it also help you to get rid of all the mental defilements until reach the nibbana. Because you can see in this Anguttara text, even the Buddhānussati contemplation of the Buddha qualities, Dhamma qualities, Sila, saṅghānussati, contemplation of the virtual community of monks and nuns. Chaga is your own morality, your own generosity. Another one is Devatānussati. Devatānussati, it doesn't talk about, you think about the Deva. You think about, oh, let's say you say, oh, they become Deva because last time they also have good morality, they have good generosity, they pay respect to Buddha. Because of their good deeds, they're born as a Deva. So it's like, according to Visuddhimagga, you're taking the Deva as a witness. Because they have good deeds, they're born as a Deva. So I also can do good deeds. I also can practice morality, generosity, taking refuge in Buddha. So I will be like the Deva. So it does not mean contemplation of Deva, contemplation of the qualities of the Deva. All right. Then others will be okay. So then Anapana, you know, the breathing in, breathing out. Marananussati is contemplation of the death. Kaya gata sati is your body, 32 parts, and contemplation of upasamāya is the peace, contemplation of the peacefulness or nibbana. All right. I think this is not so difficult here, but this is an interesting text because if you analyze it, there are so many okay. So that's why when you learn the Pali, you don't need to so difficult. You see the before, right? Namo Buddhāya, right? People always say this one, Namo Buddhāya, okay? I pay homage to the Buddha, all right? So you can see this So this dative, when you learn the Pali, dative is to the Buddha, or here is for the Buddha. Here is just taking as a dative here. Okay. You can see the in many of the, even in the masculine case. All right, you can see the here, right? Dative case, it actually has two forms. All right, or sa here, right? So when you recite Namo Tassa is this sa, okay? Dative. homage to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa, or Namo Buddhāya is this one. So deities means to the Buddha, or to the Buddha, or for the Buddha here. So it's not difficult, all right? You can see this one. So in the feminine case, in the neutral case, you also see this ya, all right? So ya is very easy to recognize. So even in feminine, you also see the dative genitive here. So in the dative genitive for this one also got the ya, all right? So ya is one of the very easy recognized one, right? So you also see the ya here. So in the neutral, where's the? You can see many ya here, right? Even in the neutral, all right? Neutral, you also can see the ya, palaya. Okay, so when you recite saṃvattati, so a Buddhāya, something saṃvattati, you know ya is a dative case here. Okay, so we go back to the text. So any question on this Pali so far? No question? So I will move on. Wait, I will send the text to you. Yeah, this is some of the just interesting point about the past participle. Okay, so past participle means that something that he has developed or he had developed. So something that happened before it leads to the nibbana. Okay, now Dhammānussati. I think the text here is very similar. The pattern is very similar to the one we learned before. So I will just go through fast. All right. Anybody want to volunteer to read? I think it's not difficult for you all. You all learn already reading. So anybody just volunteer to read?
I can read.
Okay, read. Yeah.
Dhammānussati. Naham bhikkhave aham ekadhammapāḷi upasamāya yena anupanava akusala dhamma upajanti upanava akusala dhamma bhāvito bhāvāya vipulaya saṃvattati yata idam bhikkhave vichātiti kassa bhikkhave anupanacewa akusala dhamma upajanti upanacha akusala dhamma bhāvito vipulaya saṃvattati.
Okay. Oh, do you want to try another time? Just more smooth. Second reading, yeah. Okay.
Naham bhikkhave anyam ekadhammapāḷi samānupasami yena anupana wa akusala dhamma upajanti upanawa akusala dhamma bhāvito vipulaya
bhāvāya, yeah.
bhāvāya vipulaya saṃvattatī idam bhikkhave vichātiti kassa bhikkhave anupanacewa akusala dhamma upajanti upanace akusala dhamma bhāvito vipulaya saṃvattatī.
Bhāvāya vipulaya.
Bhāvāya
Vipulaya saṃvattati. Okay. You also see this saṃvattati before, right? So it's like just now saṃvattati, and you also see the ya here, right? Exactly. So saṃvattati is always linked with the ya. So saṃvattati means leads. So it's always leads to. So all this ya means to, all right? Bhāvāya, increase. Vipulaya is expand, all right? As much as the michāditi, wrong view. Okay, I think this sentence we see before. I think it's not so difficult. So I think I already explained some of the sentence pattern before. So there's one new thing here. You can see is this michādika. Okay, michādika, all right? So you can see this one, all right? Michāditi, everybody know, micha is wrong view, all right? Micha is wrong. Ditti is a view here, all right? There's another one, sama ditti is a right view. So micha is a wrong view. But here you have the miccha dikti, and you put the word ka, okay? Ka here means refer to somebody, a person, all right? So here, that's why it translates for one, okay? For one who is having the wrong view, right? So, unarisen, unwholesome qualities arise, and arisen, wholesome qualities increase and expand. All right? So, any question for this sentence? No, I will continue. Okay? No question? All right. Okay, so I think the pattern is very similar. So we look at this one. This is on the negative side, miccha dikti, and 306. Anybody? Okay, so anybody want to read the 299 sentence on 299?
Can I try, Sayaji?
Okay, try. Yeah, yes.
299. Okay.
Yeah.
Naham bhikkhave anyam ekadhammampi samanupasami yena anupana va kusala dhamma upajanti upana va kusala dhamma bhāvito vipulāya saṃvattatī yati idam bhikkhave samadhiti samadhitika sa bhikkhave anupana ceva kusala dhamma upajanti upana cha kusala dhamma bhāvito vipulāya saṃvattatī.
Okay, can you read the English as well? Yeah.
Bhikkhus, I do not see even a single thing on account of which unarisen wholesome qualities arise and arisen wholesome qualities increase and expand so much as right view. For one of right view, unarisen wholesome qualities arise and arisen wholesome qualities increase and expand.
Okay, I think it's easy for you to understand, right?
Okay, yes.
So we also got this samadhitika. Okay, just now it's a miccha dikti. So the suffix is ika, all right? So this is we call it the secondary form. So if you look at the Pali Meiji on the page 143, you will see this suffix ika. Okay, so you look at the, okay, so Pali Meiji 143, so I have to look at 14. Sorry, 143 all the way. 143. So if you have the book, you open yourself. What's the page now? Okay, so this is on the secondary derivative, all right? So expressive of possession, right? Ika, Dhamma, Ika, right? So Ika, all right? So Ika means it's just a suffix Dhamma plus Ika, Dhammika. So like just now, the miccha dikti with the ka, Ika. So somebody who possesses a wrong view or somebody who possesses a right view, all right? So make a note, the Pali Meiji, page 143, all right? You see this suffix, okay? Ika suffix, all right? All right, so this means that all the Pali words, when you put something at the back, it changes to something, see? Where alu, awa, okay? So it has other meaning when you add in we call it the suffix here. All these are, sorry. All these are suffix. Okay. Suffix ika here. Okay. Now, all right. So I think it's not so difficult to understand. Okay, 300. So anybody want to read the page 300? The sentence 300. Naham.
Try Sayaji.
Okay. Okay.
300. Nahang bhikkhave anyam ekadhammampi samanupasami yena anupana va kusala dhamma nupajanti uppana va kusala dhamma parihayanti yatayidam bhikkhave micca ditti kassa bhikkhave anupanna ceva kusala dhamma nupajanti upanacha kusala dhamma parihayanti.
Pariha, you have to make ha.
Again,
Parihayanti. Okay, okay. Read the English, please.
Because I do not see even a single thing on account of which an arisen wholesome qualities do not arise and arisen wholesome qualities decline so much as wrong view. For one of wrong view, unarisen wholesome qualities do not arise and arisen wholesome qualities decline.
Okay, so this sentence is not so difficult to understand. Okay, 301. Anybody want to try? 301. Naham.
I read again, sorry.
Okay.
Naham bhikkhave anyam ekadhammampi samanupasamāya yena anupanava akusala dhamma nupajanti upana va akusala dhamma parihayanti idam bhikkhave saṃvattati kassa bhikkhave anupanna ceva akusala dhamma nupajanti upanacha akusala dhamma parihayanti.
Okay, so English.
Because I do not see even a single thing on account of which an arisen and wholesome qualities do not arise and arisen and wholesome qualities decline so much as right view. For one of right view, an arisen and wholesome qualities do not arise and arisen and wholesome qualities decline.
Okay, I think this is easy to understand, right? So, okay, now we go back to Yoniso Manasikara. Okay, 302, anybody want to read?
Yeah, read.
Okay.
Naham bhikkhave anyam ekadhammampi samanupasami yena anupana va miccāditi upajati upana va miccāditi pavadati yata didam bhikkhave ayoniso manasikaro ayoniso bhikkhave manasikaroto anupana ceva miccāditi upajati upana cha miccāditi pavadati.
Okay. Pavadati. Okay. So, read the English, please.
Because I do not see even a single thing on account of which an arisen wrong view arises and arisen wrong view increases, so much as careless attention. For one of careless attention, an arisen wrong view arises and arisen wrong views increases.
Okay, so this is the last one. Okay, 303. Anybody want to read? Naham?
Yes, I'll try.
Okay.
Naham bhikkhave anyam ekadhammampi samanupasami yena anupana va sambodhāti upajati upana va sammātati bhavadati yatayidam bhikkhave yoniso manasikaro. Yoniso bhikkhave manasikaroto anupana ceva samaditi upajati upana cha samaditi bhavadati ti. Because I do not see even a single thing on account of which unarisen right view arises and arisen right view increases so much as careful attention. For one of careful attention, unarisen right view arises and arisen right view increases.
Okay. So do you see any new words that you never see before? Any new action that not appear before? Anything that appear new words to you?
Bhavadati.
Yes, Pavadati. Before that, we never see this one, right? So what is Pavadati here?
Increases?
Yeah, increases. Okay. Can you make it to a T and T Sita Mima?
Or T and T.
Pavadati then?
Pavadanti. Then Pavadasi.
Okay.
Pavadatta,
Okay.
Pavadami,
Okay.
Pavadhamma.
Okay. Can you try to make it to future tense? These
Oh,
are future tense. Put the isati, So how you do it is you do it the pawi, you delete the delete, so you change it to isati.
yeah.
Okay. Right? Yes.
Pavadisati, Pavadisanti,
Okay.
Pavadisasi, Pavadisata,
Okay.
Pavadisami, Pavadisama. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So anybody want to make it to the so we got the pa wa da. Okay. Change it to the tu and tu hitami ma. Pawada tu. This is a may he grow,
okay.
or may he or let him grow. So tu and tu hitami ba. Anybody want to try? Tu and tu hitami ma. Yeah.
Can I try? Sayagi?
Okay. Try.
The imperative mode. Yeah.
Yes. Imperative mode. Yes.
Yeah. Pavadatu, Pavadantu, Pavadava, or can I say Pavada?
Pawadahi. Yeah. Pawadahi.
Okay. Pavadahi, Pavadata, Pavadami, Pavadama.
Okay. Okay. All right. So now this is a sentence. All right. So we can also make this into the past participle. It will be pawa da. Should be dita. Yeah. Pawadita. All right. Okay. So let me check the dictionary. Okay. So we have this. So pawadati. Actually, this is a wadati. Okay. You can see the prefix is pa, all right, and then we what. So we just look at the roots is the what, all right. So we have the what. So what dita, all right. Yes, there's a past participle what dita here. Okay. So if like just now we want to make it as a past participle, so we just simply change it to how we change it. Okay. So you have this power. You just drop the t and put the ita here. Okay. So easy. Pawitita. Right, so this is the past participle. It means that it has increased already. Can you follow me? Can I? Okay. Okay. Now, so this sentence, I think I will not explain much. All these are similar to what we learned before. It's just talking about the right view and wrong view, right view and wrong view, and then the careless attention and careful attention. This one we go through many times already. So we just go through, there's still another one, all right? So I just follow this grammar first, okay? Past participle. Today I just touch and go on past participle on the ta and na suffix. So you see the upana many times before, right? So like before, you see this a lot of upana, okay? For this, you see this upana, all right? Upana, anupana, you see many times in the sentence before. So this is also to do with the past participle. That's why today we need to analyze on this, all right? Okay, so right, so for this one, the suffix on this one, right? So ut is the prefix. Remember last time we talking about there are many types of prefix in the Pali. So ut is the prefix here. The root is pat and na, all right? So because past participle, it can be the na here. So when you put the d and n, so we call it assimilated. The sound become an n, all right? So we become upana. Upana means something that arisen, all right? But if you are putting it in negative things, you put the na here. Na plus upana become anupana. Anupana means unarisen, right? So you can see the function on the past participle. It means there's something that not arisen before or something that arisen before. Okay, so horizon. All right. So we are going to make a very simple sentence. All right. So the first sentence is very simple. All right. Aku salah. You all know. Aku salah means unwholesome. Dhamma. Arise. Upajanti. Arise. Okay. So it's very simple. It's a present tense, third person singular. All right. And if I'm going to make a simple sentence, anupana. This is the adjective here. Anupana akusala dhamma upajanti. It's same like previous sentence, but I'm going to put here, I put the adjective mentioned as unarisen. Okay, unarisen, anupanna, akusala dhamma upajanti. Okay, now when you analyze the text, the text always make it very long. Okay, upanna is a arisen, akusala is a unwholesome dhamma. Then it has the word bio bhavaya vipulaya saṃvattati. So very simple. If you make the sentence long, arisen wholesome things leads to increase and increment and expansion. Okay. So this is a very complete sentence in Pali already. Okay. Any question up to here? You know, I'll continue the last sentence. Okay. No question. I'll go on. Okay, this is the last sentence for today. So all these are coming from the Anguttaranikaya. All right, so I'll read the last sentence here. This is the last one. So, Naham bhikkhave anya ekadhammampi samanupasami yena sattha kaya sa beda paramarana apayam dukati vinipatam nirayam upapajanti yadaidam bhikkhave micchāditi. Micchāditiya bhikkhave samanagata sattha kayasa beda param marana apayam dukhatim vinipatam nirayam upapajanti. All right, this is another type of sentence you never see before, and it has many new words maybe unfamiliar to you. All right, okay, bhikkhus, bhikkhave. I do not see. See is a samanupasami, so I do not is not plus aham. I do not see. Even is a pi here. Ayaṃ ekadhammam pi. Pi is a even, a single thing. All right, ekadhamma. On account which there is a translate as a yena. All right, yena. With the breakout of the body. So body of the body is kayasa. All right. So for those who learn the kayasa is a genitive case here. So right. So you have the genitive case here. All right. So breakout is the beda. All right. Beda. So opposite way kayasa beda means breakout beda of the body. So kayasa. So after that, after is param. That is marana. Marana is after that, means that after the body breakout, after the death, beings, subject is the beings here, sattha. It's a plural here. So like Buddho, Buddha. You can see it's a plural here. Beings, so where they born, are reborn. So papajanti, beings are reborn in where? So in the plane of misery, apaya. Bad is a duk, okay? Bad is a duk. So dukkati is a bad destination. Okay, dukkati, bad destination. Nirodhāya, hell or lower world, right? Sorry, in the lower world is vinipata. Hell is the nirodhāya. All right. Yadaidam is so much as this wrong view. All right. So then it has the person. It's talking about the person when they samanagata. Is talking about who is the one. So its subject is actually sattha. All right. The beings endow or the beings possess. So the beings possess wrong view. So the subject is a being here. The being subject is a being possess the wrong view. So after the body breakout or with the body, this is the body, kayasa breakout. Param after the death appear in the plane of misery. Dukkati is a bad destination. Vinipata, lower world, and in the hell. All right. So this is a new sentence you don't see before, but it's not so difficult. It just have more, I would say, adjective here. So anyway, what is the subject here? So we should analyze the subject again. Right. So we can break it simple sentence. Okay. Naham, I is a subject here. I see. All right. I see means it's a verb here. object is very simple. Subject, verb, object. All right. Subject, object, verb. So I do not see any Dhamma. All right. Then another subject is the satta. Satta is a subject. And then this satta is modified with so many things. So is explained by the body breakdown, and after that and go to here also. So upajati is a verb here, right? So you can see there are many places to go. Right? Then the subject is also another one. Subject is here, it's also satta. And all these are adjectives, no? Samagatanam, michadaya, all these are adjectives to explain the word satta. All right? Okay. Any question over here?
Sayagi, the satta means what? Satta
Bean.
kayasa?
Satta is a beans here. Bean.
Beings.
It's
Okay.
beans is a
Yes.
like sentient being, all right? Or
Okay.
sentient being. So the sentient is a subject here. So the body kayasa is a body breakout, all right? Breakout of the body, kayasa breya. So you can do it like parana maranam. You can do it like this, break like this, okay? All right? Breakout of the body, kayasa beda. Beda is a breakout. Para maranam, so after the death. Okay? Then where they go? After the body breakup, after the death, they go to apaya, dukkati, vinipata, niraya. All right? So apaya is a 4 lower world, including the niraya. Niraya is specifically talking about hell only. Dukkati is talking about bad place, you know. It's not a good place. Good place, normally we talk about human and deva or Brahma is a good place. So beyond that, all these are considered not so good place, Dukkati, bad place. Okay. So
Sayaji, what is samanagata?
Okay.
Samanagata?
Possess. All right. It's talking about the beings possess the wrong view. So that's why it's in a Eightfold Path is a right view. So here talking about the wrong path. The starting of the wrong path is possessing the wrong view. All right, samanagata. So this is also another past participle. Do you notice it? The tak here, samanagata. All right. Okay. Now, today that's why I need to teach you about past participle. Today we are going to see the past participle here. All right. Now, this is a very interesting Pali word, samanagata. It's coming from the 2 prefixes. Remember so if you have the Pali made easy, you need to look at how many prefixes we have on the page. I think 97, yeah. All right, so if you have the Pali made easy, you look at the page 97. So I have to look for the 97. What's the page? Where's the page now? 70. So you look at the Pali made easy, page 97. This is 97. Okay. So we have the 20 prefix here. Just now the one that show here is sam and anu, right? Sam and anu is actually is 2 of the prefix here. And a, right? It has 3 prefixes. So this is a very special word. It has 3 prefixes, sam, anu, and a. So you can see in these prefixes, you have the sam. Okay, so you have the sam, you have the anu, and you have a. Okay, so you have 3 prefixes for this samanagata. It's a 1 word, but it has the 3 prefixes. All right, so it's a very interesting one. Okay, so I'll go back there. Anu, a, and sam. Now, sam plus anu plus a plus the root is gam. All right, sam anu means then the u. So u become v. All right, so it becomes samanavagata, and then the n and v, it becomes the nn. you know, samanagata. Samanagata means endowed or possessed with, all right? So it's talking about when one possess the wrong view, right? So for your knowledge, gam is a root here, but gam change to ga. So even this gam and gam is the same thing, you know, in Pali. So anyway, gam become ga and gachati is goes. But when gam change to ta become gata. You see this word gata gata many times, like tata gata, all right? Tata gata, has come. Tata agata is has come, tata gata has gone. So this refers to the Buddha. So the word gata is a you see this even in the Sanskrit. I think in the Heart Sutra they always have this word gata gata, you know, has gone, has gone. Okay, samanagata. So you see this samanagata on the top, all right? Samanagata, you see this here. Samanagata just now. So you see this samanagata and then you see samanagata. So just for your knowledge only, this samanagata coming from the three prefixes. And then the root is a gam, all right? Gam plus ta becomes gata, all right? So tata gata, you heard this word tata agata. Tas come refer to Buddha, means the Buddha come in the tradition of other Buddha. Tata gata, the Buddha also goes according to the lineage or the way of other Buddha, attain the nibbana. So we make a simple sentence. So gato. So means that he has gone or he had gone. He has gone means a present past participle, or he had gone past participle. So if you want to make it very clear, you can put it hoti, you know, he has gone, all right? So if you put the past tense here, so gato ahosi, so he had gone, right? This is just for your some general knowledge, all right? So any question up to here on this extra point grammar? No, huh? Okay. So means that everybody gets quiet or gets scared off already. Okay. Any question? All right. So the main point is just today I just want to introduce some of the past participle. You know, you can see on lesson 15. You know, because in our university lesson 15 is one of the very important lesson. You can see I write all my notes. I had this book in the year 2010. All right. So now it's already 12 years old. This book follow me. So you can see all my notes I've written so far, because it's very interesting to learn past participle in very detail. You know. So when you read this book, I think when you come to this page, you will get pensan. You know, there's so many changes here and changes there. And you can see all this, you see the many present tense and past participle here, and you can see all my notes all written here. So, but this is a very worthwhile chapter to learn, you know. So today is just touch and go, but I want to touch some of the like samanagata or upana, anupana, or like bhāvito, bahulīkato, because all these are past participle you already seen many times. So that's why I thought today is you should learn something about this. Okay. No question? So we will do share our merits. Okay. Any question? No?
Saji,
Yes.
just to find out the next week notes, there's some numbers not mentioned. The certain numbers on this Pali paragraph. There's no
Which page?
number. 314, the second page.
314.
Below the 314, there's a Pali paragraph, but there's no paragraph number.
314.
The next week and for next week.
Oh, this part 6. You're talking part 7, are you?
Yeah, part 7 for next week.
Okay. Let me see. Part 7.
Yeah.
Okay. So 313
Below
and
314.
314.
Yeah, this
Oh, yeah.
there's
All
no
right.
number. And
Oh,
315
yeah.
as well. 315 as well.
Yeah, right.
315.
Yes, I also noticed that the translator didn't put the translator
Yeah.
didn't do a full translation. He just do a very short one.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, because they are like just now, there's a lot of repetition in the Pali. Like just now you can see there are so many repetitions, so the translator just translate only one word or two words, but the meaning is still there, right? Yeah, I also noticed about that. Yeah, okay. But I put it as a part 7 because you can see there are even more, the grammar is more difficult and there are many new words for you all. So that's why this is a separate next week.
Okay, that's good.
So I give you all time to digest this week first,
Yeah.
because this week is something on the past participle or the gato, like the suffix. Just remember, very easy. Past participle is the ta or na suffix. Okay, so these 2 points you have to remember at first.
Okay.
Okay, I will send this revised text to you so you all can write down. If you print out already, you just add on to your text. Okay, no need to print out again. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right, so we just do the sharing of the merits.
Sayagi, can I ask a question, please?
Yes.
Sayagi, the satta just now on the one of the sutta, is it satta, but the number is also satta, but the A is without the hyphen, without the line. So because satta is being in the sutta,
Yes, beings.
but
Yes.
number is satta also, but the number satta, there's no line on top of the A lah. So
You mean the one in the Pali itself, is it?
yes. So next time, how can we identify just by the A and the line, is it?
Satta with the long A is a plural here. Satta is a long A, is a plural. Yes. The beans. Yeah, it's a beans here.
Okay. So without the long A, that means it is number 7 lah.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, talking about that one. Oh, yeah. Satta, normally masculine will be like, okay. For example, okay, satta is a bean, but this is we call it the basic form, okay? Basic form. All right. So if you want to make it a bean, you should put it as sato, okay? Like Buddha, all right? So if you want to make it as many beans, so you should put it as satta with the long, the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Long
okay.
A.
Yes. That's why if so you are talking about the 7, right? Satta
yes.
7, yeah.
Yes.
So there is, just give it as satta, all right?
Oh,
okay. So that's why if people know you are good or wrong in Pali when they see the ending part, so if you cannot like sato and satta and satta, if you cannot recognize these 3, that means that your Pali is still not sure yet. So sato is a masculine, like Buddha, singular. Satta long A is a many, masculine, many form. Is a, and satta is just a numbers here. Okay. Right. Yeah. It's a good point here. Right. Yeah. Okay. So I will save it later. I will send to you all. Okay. So we just go for the chanting. Okay, just simple chanting. So like last time. Okay. So did you join my Chinese group, Chinese class yesterday? Anybody? No.
Yeah, I joined, but cannot get a select too deep. When you talk about the 4 foundation of mindfulness, are very deep. Cannot. It's not the daily Dhamma. The daily Dhamma.
Yeah, it's not Dhamma. It's a 7. It's a 7 frequency. It's a very deep one. Yeah, but people
cannot. I listen also. I don't know what you're talking about. I hardly get 10%. I told you I can get 50%. This one get 10% also. Don't get.
Yeah, it's a next time I will give a Dhamma talk on English also. Yeah, this is more difficult. Okay. All right. So So yeah. All right. So we go to the sharing of merit. You can see the screen now, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So very simple, right? Imano punya bagam sapa satanam dema. You see the sata here, right? So all sentient beings, all right? All is a sabha. Satanam. Nam, this is a dative case, should be. Aya, asanam. All right. Okay. So imano punya bagan sapa satanam dema. Imano punya bagan sapa satanam dema. Imano punya bagam sapa satanam dema. All right. Idam no yatina hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Idam no yatina hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Idam no yatina hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Uname utakang uttam adanina bhawatati. Ewa mewa ito dina petana upakapatu. Yada wariwa pura paripuranti sagaram ewa mewa ito dinam pitana upakapatu. Akasata jagamata dewa naga mahitika punyantam anumoditva chirarakantu sasanam. Akasata jabumata dewa naga mahitika punyantam anumoditva chirarakantu desanam. Akasata jabumata dewa naga mahitika punyantam anumoditva chirarakantu mamparanti. Arurarogya sampadi saga sampadi mevacha ado nibbana sampadi imenati samijatu. Devo vasantu kayena sasa sampadi hotu cha pitu pavantu loko cha raja pavatu dhammiko. Adahimaya patipataya jaramaranamma parimuchisami idame punya asawakaya wahang hotu idame punya nibbanasa pacayo hotu idame silam magapalanyana sa pacayo hotu. Imina puna kamena mami bala samagamo satan samagamo hotu yawa nibbana patiya. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, thanks for